Toxic love. The kind of love that burns instead of warms. The kind that feels like a storm. Chaotic, passionate, consuming, but leaves you empty every time it passes. You know it's bad for you, but you keep going back. You know you deserve peace, but peace feels boring compared to the chaos you've become addicted to. Why does toxic love feel so powerful, so impossible to leave behind? Because it's not love you're addicted to. It's the high that comes with it. See, healthy love is calm. It's consistent. It's steady. But your brain doesn't release dopamine from calmness. It releases dopamine from unpredictability, the same chemical that drives addiction to gambling, drugs, and thrill. Every time she pulls away, you panic. Every time she comes back, you feel relief. That emotional roller coaster becomes your drug. And before you know it, you're hooked. Not on her, but on the cycle. It starts like this. She gives you affection, validation, and excitement. You feel alive, seen, wanted. Then suddenly, silence, distance, coldness. You don't know what you did wrong, and your mind starts spinning. You chase, you explain, you overgive, hoping to get back the version of her that made you feel wanted. And when she finally returns, the relief floods your system like a hit. You feel high again. But that high never lasts. That's the trap of toxic love. It keeps you starving, then feeds you just enough to keep you craving more. It's not connection, it's conditioning. Psychologists call this intermittent reinforcement. When rewards come unpredictably, they wire your brain to chase harder. You stop thinking logically. You stop setting boundaries. You start mistaking anxiety for passion. And the most dangerous part? You begin to believe that this chaos is love. You start thinking, maybe we just have strong chemistry. Maybe real love is supposed to be intense. But intensity isn't intimacy. Obsession isn't affection. And walking on eggshells isn't connection. It's control. Toxic love doesn't start toxic. It starts idealized. At first, she mirrors you, your humor, your dreams, your energy. You think you found your soulmate, but slowly, the mask slips. She withdraws affection when you set boundaries. She makes you feel guilty for needing clarity. And suddenly, you're no longer in love. You're in survival mode. Your body starts confusing adrenaline with attraction. Your nervous system stays on alert, waiting for the next argument, the next apology, the next "I miss you." You're not chasing love, you're chasing regulation. She becomes your drug, your calm, and your chaos, all at once. And deep down, you know it's not sustainable. But leaving feels impossible because toxic love doesn't just manipulate your emotions, it reprograms your identity. You forget who you were before her. You start doubting your judgment. You start apologizing for your own boundaries. That's how toxic love wins. It makes you question your sanity while convincing you that you're the problem. Let's be honest, she might not even be fully aware of the damage. Some people repeat what they learned. Love mixed with pain, attachment mixed with control. She's not your villain, but she's not your peace either. The truth is, toxic relationships often mirror our unhealed wounds. If you grew up craving approval, you'll chase it in love. If you learn to earn affection through fixing others, you'll fall for broken people. If you fear abandonment, you'll tolerate anything just to not be left again. So the cycle continues. Chaos, apology, hope, collapse. You tell yourself this time it will change. She promises she'll try. And for a week, maybe two, it feels like heaven. But then, the pattern returns. Because you can't heal in the same place that broke you. Toxic love is an addiction to the familiar pain that once felt like safety. And that's why leaving isn't just about walking away. It's about detoxing. Detoxing from the fantasy. Detoxing from the illusion that love must hurt to be real. Detoxing from the chemical high of unpredictability. You have to go through withdrawal. You'll miss her, even when you know she's bad for you. You'll crave her messages, her touch, her chaos. But what you're craving isn't her. It's the emotional spike your brain associates with love. Breaking free starts with recognizing that love without peace is self-destruction in disguise. Because the love you fight for shouldn't make you fight yourself. You can't save someone who confuses control with connection. You can only save the version of you that still believes that chaos equals care. So how do you break free? Step 1. Stop romanticizing the pain. Your mind will replay the good moments, the laughter, the memories, and ignore the anxiety, the guilt, the nights you couldn't sleep. Write them down. Face them. You can't heal what you keep idealizing. Step 2. Cut contact. Not because you hate her, but because your nervous system needs peace to remember who it was before her. Every message, every "how are you?" reopens the wound. Silence isn't cruelty, it's closure. Step 3. Rebuild your self-trust. Toxic love makes you doubt your intuition. It convinces you that your feelings are too much. Start listening to yourself again. Learn to trust your gut, your voice, your limits. Step 4. Redirect the energy inward. The energy you used to chase her. Use it to rebuild your foundation. Work out, read, create, travel. You're not running from her. You're returning to you. Step 5. Forgive yourself for staying too long. You didn't stay because you were weak. You stayed because you were loyal, because you saw potential, because you believed love could heal her pain. But it's not your job to fix anyone who doesn't want to be fixed. Forgive yourself for loving hard, but promise yourself to love healthier next time. When you finally detach, something strange happens. The chaos feels foreign. Peace starts to feel good again. You sleep deeper. You smile without checking your phone. You feel light. That's not loneliness. That's detox. And as you rebuild, you'll start noticing something powerful. Healthy love will no longer feel boring. It'll feel safe. You'll crave consistency, not confusion. You'll seek peace, not adrenaline. And that's when you'll realize you've healed. Because love isn't supposed to feel like survival. It's supposed to feel like freedom. You'll meet someone new, maybe soon, maybe later, and they'll bring calm instead of chaos. They won't make your heart race with anxiety. They'll make it rest with trust. And you'll know you've grown when that calm doesn't scare you anymore. The truth is, you don't break free from toxic love by hating them. You break free by loving yourself enough to walk away. You heal by realizing that peace is not the absence of passion. It's the presence of emotional safety. You don't need the highs and lows anymore. You don't need to prove your worth through pain. You've already earned your worth by surviving it. And one day, she might see you again, stronger, centered, unbothered. She'll see what peace did to you. And maybe she'll realize that she lost something rare. Not because you left, but because you healed. But by then, you won't even need her to realize it. Because when you finally taste peace after chaos, nothing else compares. No text, no apology, no "I miss you" will ever feel as good as the calm of being free. You'll understand that love isn't supposed to make you lose yourself. It's supposed to help you find more of who you are. So if you're watching this right now, still stuck in that loop of pain and hope, listen, you don't have to wait for her to destroy you completely before you decide to heal. You can walk away now. You can choose peace now. Because the love that hurts you isn't love. It's attachment. And the love that heals you begins with you. So let go. Not in anger, not in revenge, but in understanding. You can't rewrite her story, but you can rewrite yours. And in your new story, love doesn't drain you. It nourishes you. It doesn't make you chase. It meets you halfway. It doesn't make you lose sleep. It brings you rest. That's what real love feels like. And once you've healed from the toxic kind, you'll never settle for less again. If you learned something about yourself today, hit like. If you're ready to never confuse chaos with love again, subscribe.